Hello, this is my bi-weekly vlog. The next 3 days will be focused on processing chickens, writing out plants for my plant list. Dear God, that's going to take forever. And quite possibly health problems because I think I might have gallstones again. And good morning, it's Friday. This morning we're processing chickens, which requires scalding pots, which require cleaning. Which means I need to move these ice blocks that I created in the last vlog. So here you ask, what is the final verdict on my gel-based ice blocks? Well, these two were frozen and put into the mealworms box yesterday. This one was much colder the whole way and is now clearly melted. This one, however, is still cool to the touch and not fully melted yet, which means it may require more, but it will last longer, which is technically a win. Okay, so technically they're both cool to the touch, but it hasn't melted yet, so we'll get back to it at the end of the day. Dead chicken. So we've got a rooster that's definitely a rooster, and a rooster that's suspicious. It's got the frills here, pointy butt feathers, very pointy here, and these saddle feathers I think are pointy. This one is kind of calm, has that, the saddle feathers are pointy, the butt feathers, kind of the same, but it's very calm and it's been leaking. That one fell off. So I'm covered in blood and guts. I haven't washed this shirt in a week and I'm pretty sure I've got blood on my hat. It's 2 p.m. the next day and it's mostly melted. There are still some bubbles in it though. It was hard to tell which is cooler, the water on its own that is now very melted, or the jello. Wow, the hat looks kind of clean now. Although I think I'm noticing more dirt on it, but not in the same spot. Oh, and that suspicious rooster, I figured that was either a layer that had some very masculine traits, or a prepubescent rooster. And after dissection, I did not find any eggs in development, so prepubescent rooster it is. Now that I've successfully wasted an hour and a half after sitting down by watching vaguely educational YouTube, I'm going to get started. Yep. I've gotten to BS. Right, I'm going to figure out the nutrients for buckwheat both as a fodder and a grain, although it's not technically a grain, and then I'm going to go home and have food. That will be still just one buckwheat done. And I can now think of all the other things that I want, like, is it nitrogen fixing, or what habit does it take? What strata in the thing does it want? So many things about plants. I've come to the conclusion that I do not know how the numbers in pig feeds work, as in, like, there's amino acids and there's numbers that relate to other numbers that don't actually make sense, and I'm trying to make a list of plants that are helpful, and those lists be intense because there's other lists. So I think I'm going to simplify my list so that I do not accidentally give bad information to other people. Also, I'm going to go home and have dinner because my brain stopped working. That's a lot. 9 p.m. and just finished at the gym. It was a pathetic gym session, but it was technically a full gym session. I feel like crap, but I'm alive. Good morning, it's Saturday. I've only got 2 things today, and that's 2 Zoom calls. They're like very close together. I'm counting it as one. And the plant list. I don't want to so much. The online call with the chicken guy was a no-show, and there's another call at 11 or 11:30 with somebody, but I do not have any records of whom, and I do not have memory of whom, so I cannot text anybody. This is a problem. I reduced it down to 3 possible people, and I sent them all messages. So, with any luck, someone tells me I'm doing the right thing. I am so confused right now. It was the microgreens guy. I talked to him for 45 minutes. He's got a lot going on. I like that guy. Okay, I need to think. My 1,000 plants on an Excel sheet is an insanely ambitious project, and I keep thinking of more new interesting things to add to said list. How am I supposed to categorize everything? So in my musings, I went and found Feedpedia, which has a list of all of the things for certain plants, probably not all of them, and the amount of effort I would have to put in to get it into anywhere near that good is a lifetime's work. And I'm doing this as a hobby to get my brain juices flowing on the plant subject. This is a no-go. So I'm killing that project to focus on something better. I still need to focus on plants so that I know more about plants, but I need a better medium than an Excel sheet that's going to be forever long. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm doing this. If I made a mini series for 24B about cover crops, I would be A, learning, B, producing content, C, doing something and not going crazy. If I'm honest with myself, I just want to turn waste products into money. And why am I so focused on plants? Why? Oh, right, because barren land is a waste product and you need to turn it into something economical by putting plants on it. That's why. And buying seed to grow cover crops is more economically efficient than just buying feeds to feed your pigs and such. I had a good nap. Wait a minute. I could write a book. Just think about it, a book with all the plants you could possibly need to regenerate your landscape. That'd be what, 300 pages? And each page would be a different plant. That's restrictions. I like restrictions because otherwise, Excel sheets don't have restrictions. I could write a book. I'm excited about writing a book. And if I'm excited, I might actually get it done. Yes, lean into the excitement. Okay, I'm not saying I will, but if I did a book, each plant would have this setup. We'd have the name, a couple pictures, what it's commonly used for, description of the plant, where it lives, blah, 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 how to plant it, how often to plant it. Bunch of quick little icons, bunch of icons so you can look just at a glance what it's good for, what it's not good for. List of benefits, like this one's high in protein, this one's got a lot of carbs. And then risks, like buckwheat, for example, makes cows photosensitive and some plants are invasive, blah, blah, blah. Alrighty, here is the template that I'm going to use. Just got to fill it out, rinse, repeat, do it 300 times. That's less than one a day for a year, and I've got myself an entire fucking book. Okay, think I've done did buckwheat good. I definitely ate too much. Fuck God. Helps if I have my keys, doesn't it? I did not go to the gym today to work out. I went to tell the little voice in the back of my head who's boss. And I did work out. Fucking didn't like it though. Good morning, it's Sunday. I'm gonna roast some chicken, do some chores, have some breakfast, go to the gym, and make 2 more pages of plants. Because I've actually got a fucking game plan now. And good, by God, when I've got a game plan, I get to it. I did not have all that much for breakfast yet. My stomach did not appreciate it. There may be something wrong, very wrong. Good thing I am seeing a doctor in a week. I am concerned. You know what, now that I think about it, maybe I didn't eat too much for breakfast. Maybe sculling an entire litre of water directly after breakfast was the problem. So the plan was to work on my book, go home, have lunch, and then go to work for like 4 to 6 hours. But my client has cancelled. I hate it when that happens. I don't know what to do. So I'm thinking I might go to a couple nurseries, see if I can find some plants I like or something. I definitely need some trays. Well, that shade is less than ideal, isn't it? So I didn't go to the nursery. I went on Gumtree and found a shitload of chickens, like an entire flock. Only 300. That's $300 worth, by the way, not 300 chickens. Dear God. I currently have 5. Paid the guy $100. I'm going to get some more money later, and I'm currently going to tag them. So, it's been a few hours. Currently, on the interwebs, you can buy hens, laying hens, for $25 a pop. And that's cheap because it's on the interwebs and not at the store. I've heard stories of them costing $40 at the store. And I just spent $300 on chickens, which is a lot of fucking money. Now, realistically, you'd think I'd get 12 chickens, or, because I'm buying in bulk, a discount. Incorrect. I actually have 14 larger chickens. 2 of them are roosters. 3 of them are pullets, so small ones. And 1 of them is a silky fucking devil chicken. Silkies are cute but vicious and don't put out many eggs. So 12 minus 2, 4, 8. I have 8 hens, which has paid $300 for. However, unsexed chicks cost anywhere between $5 and $10. And I just got 20 of them. And they're not all chickens. Some of them are ducks, which cost extra. Forgive me, I'm not very good at math at 11:30 p.m. But I've got 8 hens, which would cost me $200 on the cheap. And they're a good breed. I think it's Leghorn and Australorps. Then I've got 3 pullets, good breed, and a rooster. And again, a good breed. I'm going to say the lot together would be maybe $50. Then I've got 1 male purebred silkie and 1 female purebred silkie, and personally they are completely worthless to me, but they're pretty and have pretty eggs, and people buy them as pets because they're fucking psychopathic. I hate silkies. Anyway, I should hopefully be able to sell those 2 at $50. That's my 300 right there. And then I get 20 chicks that have all feathered out for free. 20. Some of them were small, but some of them about the size of my head. Sure, they're still chicks, but they're big ones. Okay, to be fair, there's 3 silkies in amongst the chicks, which I am also going to sell because fuck silkies, I hate them. And God knows how many ducks, but yeah, that's currently what I'm dealing with, and slightly overwhelming. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace.